Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you how to get out of platinum. So here are a few tips and tricks, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Alright guys, so here we have our first mechanic, which is air rolling. Air rolling is so useful because you can get a lot of hard touches on the ball, and it also means that you set yourself up for better angles to score, because when you're just doing a flat aerial, you don't have that many options, and when you can air roll really well, it's just so super useful. So to practice this, go to the middle circle, double jump, fly from one backboard, jump off that backboard, go to the other one, and if you practice this like every day before you play competitively, your air rolling will be so good and you can easily outclass your opponents. Another thing that is super important is learning how to play off of the wall. Now when I say this, I do not mean going for air dribbles, flipper sets, or ceiling shots. Obviously you can practice those if you really like doing them, but at the end of the day, they just don't help competitively at all. So in my opinion, the best thing to learn is how to do a clear off the wall, because if you get a really good clear, first of all, it takes all the pressure out of your net and goes into their end if you can get a very good clear, and you normally catch the opponents off guard and you can go for a easy shot and get an easy goal. And in my opinion, one of the best packs to learn this in is called Power Clears Off the Wall. So here's the code. Just practice this every day just before you play a competitive game, and you should be able to score some easy goals. Alright, so the third thing to do is change your camera settings and controls. So here's the camera settings. These are pretty average camera settings depending on your play style. In my opinion, these work really well for me, at least. So yeah, and also if you're on controller, make sure to change your controls because the original ones are pretty bad. So you should have air roll as L1, which helps you with the first thing that we talked about, air rolling, and also boost as R1, and those are some pretty basic things. You can search up like camera settings and controls for beginner players, and you should be able to get some results. Alright guys, the fourth mechanic that's super important is half flipping. I see a lot of players even in like champ and stuff who don't know how to half flip, and if you don't know how to half flip, you really gotta learn it no matter what rank you are right now. In my opinion, it's just so useful. So basically what you do is, it's kind of hard to explain, but basically, so you do a normal backflip, but you have to cancel your flip. So when you cancel your flip, you when you're doing a backflip, you hold your one joystick back to do the actual backflip, but like halfway through your backflip, you just tilt it forwards, and as you can see on the screen right now, it sends you kind of into a turtle position. Obviously that's not an entire half flip, but it sends you the other way, which is super useful. So then what you want to do is go to your controls and change, at least for me on controller, change your air roll left or right to, in my opinion, I have it as square. So when you're doing when you do a half flip, what you can do is then do the exact same thing. So do that little turtle motion a couple times, just try and practice it, and then after that, just hold down square while you're doing it, and it should work out. Alright, so the final thing to learn is basic rotation. Now, I myself am so bad at this, and I would try and teach it to you guys, but I can't. The software that I'm editing on is just really bad for this, and I don't have any like footage, and I can't really show you exactly how it works. Basically, when you're on the attack, you want to have one person on the ball and one person far back in case the person loses the ball. And on the defense, you want to have one person back post and one person committing on the ball. So if the person committing on the ball loses, just like the other on offense, the person who's back can just easily get a save. So I can't really show you guys that well as in the other clips, but yeah, just search it up on YouTube, especially if you want to get out of platinum. And yeah. Alright guys, so I hope these tips helped you get out of platinum, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and peace out. See you in the next video.